nation, this generation, will lift a dark threat of violence from our people and our future. We will rally the world to this cause by our efforts, by our courage. We will not tire, we will not falter, and we will not fail.
As part of the Department of Homeland Security, CBP was created by merging the finest traditions, key functions, and the most exceptional employees of several legacy agencies. Its mission was clear: to prevent terrorists and weapons of mass destruction from entering the country, while facilitating lawful trade and travel.
For the first time in our country's history, we've established one frontline law enforcement agency at our nation's borders. As guardians of our borders, you protect our nation both at and between our ports of entry.
CBP has proudly shouldered one of the most complex missions in law enforcement. The work we do touches every aspect of our daily lives, from safeguarding international travel and our borders to ensuring the safety of the consumer goods we import. The men and women of CBP have courageously defended our borders with unwavering vigilance and resolve.
CBP was the largest part of the largest reorganization of our federal government since World War II. We devised a defense strategy to protect our economy and our nation, and we built systems and centers to assess the risk of cargo and passengers coming to our shores from abroad.
CBP needed to be an intelligence-driven organization in order to provide a comprehensive understanding of U.S. border security threats. Utilizing intelligence and risk-based approach is still a foundational part of our work.
We had to find a way to reduce the size of the haystack. We had to find a way to not concentrate our incredible resources on 99.9% of the people and the things that were coming into the country.
We at CBP increasingly believe that they are the same process, that in fact we cannot increase our security profile unless we expedite the 99.5% of trade and travel that is legitimate. That's the way in which we will actually reduce the size of the haystack so that we can focus our resources on the dangerous people and dangerous things, or the high-risk cargo and high-risk person.
Our highly trained agents, officers, and civilian employees rise to meet every challenge every day. To get the job done, CBP works closely with other federal agencies, as well as state and local law enforcement and international partners. In 2010, CBP assisted the FBI in capturing a terrorist after a failed attack in New York City's Times Square. Our National Targeting Center used law enforcement technology tools to prevent the individual from fleeing the country.
This incident is another sobering reminder of the times in which we live. Around the world and here at home, there are those who would attack our citizens and who would slaughter innocent men, women, and children in pursuit of their murderous agenda. And this suspect has been apprehended because of close and effective coordination at every level, including our Joint Terrorism Task Force and U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
CBP has pioneered effective ways to extend our zone of security outward, beyond our borders, detecting and mitigating threats to the homeland before they are realized. After U.S. intelligence worked with international partners to intercept 2 bombs concealed in printer cartridges and placed on an aircraft bound from Yemen to the United States, CBP began requiring additional information from airlines flying to the U.S. from 5 Middle Eastern countries.
On the mission side, we are both the guardian of our nation's borders and the gateway to the U.S. economy. It's pretty compelling. We're at the center of our government's efforts to protect the United States against terrorist and transnational crime, strengthen the U.S. economy by welcoming growing trade and travel, and building the global system with our partners in North America and abroad.
CBP is on the job 24/7. The stakes are high, and there is zero margin for error. Terrorists, smugglers, and other criminals only have to be right once. We have to be right every time. So our workforce lives up to CBP's core values: vigilance, service to country, and integrity. Every day, faithfully serving the American public with unmatched bravery and tenacity. In carrying out our duties to inspect inbound people, vehicles, and cargo, our officers and agents have intercepted 42 million pounds of dangerous narcotics in the past 20 years. We are vigilant in our outbound inspection operations as well, seizing weapons and currency that fuel the activity of drug cartels and transnational criminal organizations.
I've gotten to see firsthand how integral our mission is to the nation's economic health and vitality and the safety and security of that global supply chain.
CBP's Office of Trade has deftly consolidated trade policy, program development, and compliance measurement functions, and is deeply engaged with virtually every sector of the global economy. Border Patrol agents work tirelessly in some of the harshest conditions and unforgiving terrain to secure our borders between ports of entry. They have saved countless lives, performing everything from emergency first aid to delivering babies to rescuing potential drowning and heat stroke victims. Improving the international travel process has also been a key focus of CBP. We use state-of-the-art biometric technologies, and we are constantly enhancing our programs and procedures. And CBP agricultural specialists are also on the front line, inspecting imported animal and plant materials for invasive pests and harmful diseases. These inspections help to protect not only consumers, but also our crops, livestock, and natural resources. Since its formation 2 decades ago, CBP has developed highly sophisticated air and marine monitoring and response capabilities. CBP's air and marine operations cultivates both domain and situational awareness to predict, detect, track, identify, and resolve threats. The dedicated men and women of CBP are unsung heroes, embodying sacrifice and selflessness.
CBP plays an instrumental role in our country's national and homeland security. Over the last 2 decades, we have made tremendous progress, and without a doubt, will make even more. This is a direct reflection of the dedication and professionalism of our workforce.
Our vision is crystal clear: enhance the nation's security through innovation, intelligence, collaboration, and trust. Our mission is equally clear: protect the American people, safeguard our borders, and enhance the nation's prosperity. Our enduring mission priorities are ambitious, yet non-negotiable, if we are to fulfill our promises to the American people and our international partners. Whether we are protecting our borders, safeguarding our skies and waterways, or inspecting travelers and examining cargo, each and every CBP employee makes an indelible contribution to CBP's success as the nation's premier law enforcement agency.
CBP is and will continue to be the nation's premier law enforcement agency and the world's leader in border security while facilitating legitimate trade and travel. Please join us in celebrating this great agency and our 20th anniversary.